Okay, so it is Wednesday, December 6th, and here are three big stories for today. So there were two assassinations of bad actors, one in Luhansk and one near Moscow. So the war criminal from the terrorist organization Luhansk People's Republic, Oleg Popov, was killed as a result of a car explosion. The Secret Service of Ukraine, the SBU, is involved in his liquidation. Today, a car with a deputy of the People's Council of the LPR and war criminal Oleg Popov went off in a temporarily occupied Luhansk. It's been called Cargo 200. What is Cargo 200? This is the Soviet term for transportation of dead bodies. That's what Cargo 200 means. It was a completely legal target, as before his deputy career, Popov had been leading numerous Russian voluntary battalions, heading illegal armed groups and killing Ukrainians. So one more off the streets. But a second one was really, really interesting. And that was this Ukraine claims killing of traitor ex-member of parliament Ilya Kaiva in Russia. Now, this one's interesting because he was a Ukrainian member of parliament. He converted over to the Russian side. He was killed just outside Moscow, and that's the really interesting thing about this. His body was found just outside the capital of Moscow. Yes, we can confirm that Kiva is no more. His fate will befall other traitors of Ukraine, puppets of Putin's regime. He had been a regular participant in propaganda TV shows on Russian state media, and since the Russian invasion, the SBU, military intelligence, have claimed a number of these operations, and more are certain to come. Okay, last story. The United States allocated $175 million. That's not a lot. $175 million arm package to Ukraine. That is not because Congress has done anything. This is the Biden administration, but it's a little something along the way. So here's the update from what was going on in Congress. I did a whole thing about that this morning. Senate Republicans blocked funding bill that included aid for Ukraine and Israel that did not include the border. Okay, it's a bad look, but the process will be worked out. In the meantime, Russia's enjoying this. The U.S. Congress votes. Zelensky's office admits that Ukraine may lose the conflict, and there's other breathless articles like that in Pravda and RT and so forth and so on. But it is just a bad look for the United States. Biden appeals for Ukraine aid, calls the reluctance of Congress stunning. Okay, and it is a bad look. If you're going to be the leader of the world, you need to step up and lead, and that's what we're not doing. But I can assure you, everything that I know about politics tells me that they're going to work it out. They're going to come to a deal. It'll take some time, but again, time is one of the most dangerous issues in this entire war. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the coffees. Thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.